Hello and welcome. We are going to discuss a few simple exercises you can do to increase your neck, cervical mobility throughout the day to aid in any back pain, neck pain, headaches, tension, that kind of thing you might be experiencing. I'm Dr. India, Azure Star Chiropractic, and thank you for joining me for these next few minutes. I hope you find them valuable and you tune back in again for more later. So very basically, what we're going to start with are what we call neck glides. We're going to just focus on moving the neck through a series of planes of motion, directions that they move in order to free up and mobilize the joint space, bring in fresh oxygenated synovial fluid to joint places in your joints that may not have been experiencing any movement or mobility lately. So very simply, we're going to start with the old chicken neck. So you stick your head forward and then back. Side view here, we're just going to go forward and then back. As you go forward, your head kind of goes down at an angle a little bit. That's okay. It's just the way the bones are tethered. So we just forward, back, back. Now as we're doing this, we want to keep the pain below a 3 out of 10. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being, oh my god, it hurts so bad, cut my head off, and 1 being, nothing much. We want to keep it at just that slightly uncomfortable. When it starts to move into pain, we can actually reinforce those pain loops in the brain and make it harder to break out of these patterns of pain. So just forward and back. And when you're doing these, you can just do 5, 10 reps of this at a time throughout your day. Standing in line, sitting in your car, watching TV, while you're at your desk, just remember to kind of move and get a little mobility in there. Next, we're going to side to side. So if you've ever put a cup up to the wall to listen, as a kid, right? We used to do that. Just back and forth, side to side. Now this one may take a little bit longer. You may find benefit in putting your shoulder up against the wall and then just moving your head that way, almost like there's a pole going through your ears and you just slide your head along that pole, right? Using the wall like that, or even lying on the ground, shoulder on the ground, allow gravity to kind of move you there. Now if you find you're like twisting and moving, just that's fine. Drop, stop, kind of reset, and then come back to normal. Giving your body the end position you want allows you to eventually track and get into that. So just nice and side to side. Those of you 80s children, right? Remember that one? So we got those. Next we're going to take a string from the jaw right here and just going to lift up to the ceiling, nice and easy. Up to the ceiling, up to the ceiling. It's less a stretch and more just a mobility. And as you begin to shave off some of that tension, release some of that muscular tension that's bound up in there, you'll find your range of motion improves, and it may be pretty instantaneous, like I think you saw in this video. When I first started I was here, now I can get a little more, just waking them up for the day. But again, keep it below that 3 out of 10. If you jump above that 3, you're going to create more neurological habits that we don't want. Finally, we're just going to do nice and easy back and forth, side to side. Turn your head to the right, to the left. Just back and forth like this. Nothing fancy, nothing too fast. And again, it's not a stretch or an exercise. We're just moving to that end range of motion and allowing those joints to experience that freedom of movement, experience your brain and body communicating on a different level, and allowing things to shift and change and move as they will need to. So again, that's pretty simple. Do those throughout the day. Careful in the car. This one in the car, not so great unless you're stopped at a red light, or even just pull up outside your office, park for a minute, and just do those. It's fine. Hey, while you're checking Facebook on the toilet, right? Just kind of move your head around a little bit, get a little motion in there. We all do it. We can't deny it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this and you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.